Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list or you know what, whatever you're doing out there, we're going to add to it, okay? That's the goal every stinking time. And I'll tell you, if you like rogues, and I know there's a pretty good chance you do if you're hanging out here, that's all we play. Every time. Every stinking time. So I'm glad you're here with us. I am back with a new one to the channel, and I gotta tell you, I feel like I am slightly out of my element with this one, but in a good way. This is a roguelite auto battler. Have you heard of those auto chess games? No, I have over the years, and I haven't dabbled in them a lot. There have been games that I have attempted over time. I think we've seen one or two of them on the channel, but I don't play a lot of them. Turns out, they're a lot of fun. And this one is too. And I want to thank the dev for giving me the opportunity to show this game off well before its release and let you all see it and give it a look. So we're going to try to have a good run here, and I'll kind of explain what's happening along the way, and then at some point we'll speed this up even more. And we'll see how many victories we can pull off. Basically what we're trying to do is recruit a mighty team of dwarves. And while we're doing that, we're trying to put money into the shop so that we can increase the drop rate of rarer items showing up. But you have to balance that with keeping your guys alive and buffing them over time. That's the basics of it. It's a lot more complicated than that, but those are the basics. So now we have a priest and we've got two warriors up here. And what I'm going to do is switch spots. And we're going to try to create a little bit of a phalanx situation in the front to block some of the damage. Now let's go back and we'll go ahead and go up against these two dudes. All right, so the formation is not looking what I would say is great because I want this guy with the shield to be able to keep up and stay in front a little bit more. So we're going to keep going here. Because right now we're not having too big of an issue with taking these guys out. It's going to become more difficult over time. But we'll balance that out by recruiting more folks like Namdrum here. Let's recruit Namdrum and let's get this steel helmet. And then we will equip. We'll equip that on Nod Grumler with the gigantic thrusting sword. We'll move this guy back one position. And that's looking good to me. So let's go back to the entrance where we decide on what we want to do. And I'm going to say that we're going to take on a bigger battle here. Let's see how this goes. Now our characters are gaining experience after each battle and leveling up and boosting their capabilities as well. That killing spree makes him run rapidly. That's why everybody else disappeared for a moment. We have some new pauldrons to equip. Let's go ahead and throw those on that guy. And then let's keep taking on these bigger squads because they're worth a lot more gold. As long as things are going well. Now this is their current player count. This is ours. And you can kind of see the overall health depiction over here. So we're doing great. All right. I try to recruit heavily up front to just continue amassing a bigger squad because the longer they're in, the faster they're going to level up over time. Okay, so this is still looking pretty okay to me. Let's fight these two guys. Now, I did mention that this is a roguelite auto battler. There is a skill tree where you can put points in to permanent upgrades. We'll show that off eventually. What do we have? 360 gold. We're going to go with a reroll. You'll see the reroll cost right here. And boy, I would have liked to get that guy. So can't afford him at the moment. But you're seeing here that our guys are holding pretty strong. This dude just loves sprinting. Nod Grumbler. All right. Let's... Thinking about the Assassin's Blade. Let's do that. And I wonder if I can put this on the guy with the shield. No, I can't. So it's either the shield or the blade. All right, then put the blade on that dude. And let's go ahead and take on this group. Now, the dev says that they integrate RPG growth, roguelike adventures, and auto chests in the game, and that it's perfect for slacking off during work for that decompression that we all really need. Got a lot of healers doing their thing over there. So we're going to speed this one up a little bit. There it is. Okay. So we've gotten to the point where we can open up an artifact now. And the store, Mug of Everlasting Bach, unique. Restores 50% health when falling below 25% health. Become drunk for 10 seconds. 1 use per battle. 5% chance to poison on attack. I'd actually like this one. And we're going to go ahead and put it on our stud over there. And then let's look for a beefier battle. Let's go with this one. See what happens here. It's funny because, you know, this one's starting out pretty even, but then usually one side starts to take a pretty heavy dive. So they're still holding strong at 7. But I think the battle is about to shift. You can see their little health bars below each one of them. And the poison is spreading. At least it was for a moment. Boy, they're still holding strong at 7, but they're going to start losing some of these folks. We're looking really good from a bar standpoint. And now they're losing people fast. That is excellent. Okay, this is going to be great for our magic user. I like how you can just auto-sell everything from there if you decide to. Let's recruit. And we're going to go ahead and put the wizard hat on Dwarf, our priest. And we're going to move Dwarf back a spot. I don't know that our shield character is really doing much up front for us, so I'm going to switch some spots around. We're just going to be really intentional about what we're doing here. Okay. Hammer of Wrath. I would consider this normally, but I look for weapons that do not say no ultimate. I want them to have some kind of ultimate attack like this one does. Should we create another magic user in the back? We could. Let's do that. Let's buy the wizard staff. And we will now have a fireball slinger in the back with our healer. Protected, hopefully, by the dude carrying the shield. In theory, right? Let's go with the slightly easier battle. Okay, I like the way this is looking. I like that flying fire phoenix. This is the perfect game to sip coffee to. Cheers to you, by the way. Okay. I should say there are 2 modes for the game. I'm playing on glory mode, where if we lose a dwarf during battle, as long as you win the battle, they're revived. You can also play on death mode, where death is permanent, and then you've got to re-recruit and, you know, go from there. We do have another dwarf with wizard capabilities, so we're gonna pop that over on him to boost intelligence. And you know, I want to check the shop. 800 for a shop upgrade. Let's do it. And so you see how these change here. Now we've got an opportunity to find better stuff. Okay, let's take the one in the middle. Let's keep doing some busting. Yeah, I'm still drinking Dead Man's Reach. It's a dark roast. And I picked this up in Ketchikan, Alaska. This is from a roaster called Raven's Brew. It's quite good. It's quite good. Okay. You know, let's go with another recruit. I know it's going to drain our gold quite a bit, but let's do it. All right, so we'll put this dude up here. We're going to pop this dude over here, and we're just going to move everybody back. I'm going to keep our priest all the way in the back, though. That seems like a better placement strategy. All right. Don't really want to do a re-roll because we're low on gold as it is, so let's try for this. We'll go with the harder one. Yeah, this looks like it's going pretty well. Bloodthirst. Love it. Okay. Boy. Let's just go right back into battle, I'm thinking. I want to try to hold off on spending if we can. And maybe just find some more of the rare stuff in battle and in the shop. And then eventually we'll go for another shop upgrade. Okay. It's looking good. Oh boy. It's hard to say no to a new recruit. Let's do that. And we'll go ahead and put the cloth shoulders on. Just give him something. Okay. And similar to last time, we're going to move everybody back to make way. Okay, I might even consider converting that one to another wizard. I have not yet tried doing that and having 3 in the group. Why don't we do that? Let's do that. Let's get weird with it. So we're buying that, and we're gonna pop that on that dude. And then we've got 2 more attack-driven magic users. Seems good, right? Let's see. So this is going to be the harder one. Let's go middle of the road. 8 to 5. So we're coming in with more men overall, which is great. Oh, look at that magic. Oh, I'm so glad we did that. Love seeing that. Look at this dude trying to just run away with the whole show. 3 kills, though. Guess it was earned. All right, here we go. So now we're getting some of the more uncommon drops, and perhaps we'll even see some rares along the way. Let's go in, and we're going to give this to that dude. And then this is a better helmet overall, so we will pop that over there. I have the game set up where the most common items that the characters come in with, they're automatically sold for me. But anything that has value to it, I'll be able to stick it down here and decide whether I want to sell it or hold on to it. Because at some point, we're going to open up a blacksmith opportunity where as long as we have multiple items of the same rarity, we can upgrade them for a fee. But these additional areas start to open up as you play. Wow, we are kicking some butt. Magic users are doing their thing. I'm even inclined to just go back in and go hog. Let's do it. This looks fine to me. However, let's put a better weapon with an ultimate on one of our guys. See how I can sell it for 26. I won't do that because I might go with another magic user, actually. I mean, they are putting in the work with those fireballs and then the Phoenix. Look at that. All right, so we're getting to a point where we are losing guys. We might have to wave the white flag, but I'm going to try to hold off on that. It's 6 to 4, 6 to 3. Wow. Okay. That was super close. Now, we lost a couple guys, but like I was saying earlier, they're going to regenerate because of the mode we're playing on. Okay. We might want to get this divine crown for our priest. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and pop that on our healer over there, and then this can go over there. That's perfect. I want to get some more weapons. I feel like we could be doing a little bit more from an overall equipment standpoint. Like this guy, he's running around with a spear. That's no good. So we're going to buy this. And we're going to pop that on this dude. Now, if I didn't have the auto sell on, the spear would be brought down here. I just think it's better with auto sell. And then when you're ready to sell, you don't have to drag this over here. You can just right click and it's gone. Okay. Let's go this way, I think. And then I do want to check out the skill tree area and see if there's anything we can do after this battle. Okay. No loot, but that's okay. Now we're going to go into the dwarves and the halls, and then we're going to go into skills. And we do not own enough gems to purchase a skill point for the cost of 8. So we're going to get out of here. Remember I talked about the forge being opened. If we find multiple wizard staffs, we can put them in here and forge, you know, a higher level of that item. All right, we want to go back to the entrance and now let's take these guys on. Level 7. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. 8 to 4. It's going to be hard up front for sure, but if we can take out some of their guys. Ooh, that's looking good, I think. Now, if you watch, our shield guy is definitely staying in front for the most part of our magic users, as long as he's alive. He did get knocked back a little bit there. But he's doing kind of what he's meant to. I just wish we could get him a little bit more, maybe up front. Maybe we have to move him. Plus 10% battle experience gained. Gain plus 1 intelligence on level up. Okay, so that would be for a magic user, I think. Minus 10% speed, plus 30% weight. Gain plus 1 strength on level up. You know, I think I'm going to go with the tome. And let's put the tome on this dude. And I wonder if this is even something we could, you know, pass around to share in the additional experience kind of thing. I'm going to switch spots with these two as well. And let's go ahead with a new recruit as well. Let's go to the shop. You know what? This will leave us about 500, I think. Yeah. So that makes sense to do. And then we'll grab these shoulders here as well. And let's pop those on our dude here. We'll give these to somebody else. And I kind of want to go middle of the road, which would be right here. Let's try for it. Okay. It's looking good. All right, that was great. Lots of loot dropping now. You know, we got the gold. Let's just do it. Let's go for it. Let's get another one. And here's the question: do we just go magic user again? Because that's the way I'm leaning at this point. Why don't we go magic user over there? And then what I'd love to do eventually, I'm going to move these guys all back. What I'd like to do is put another shield guy, like right here, so that we've got a little bit of a phalanx in front of our weaker magic users. That sounds okay, right? Let's, speaking of, can we do that? Yeah, we can. Okay, perfect. So, let's go that route. The magic just seems to make such a big difference when those ultimates start firing off. I mean, look at that. You just melted them, literally. Ooh, you know what? I think we've got a business case for that, don't we? Yeah, he could use a green sword. And he could use a green sword. In fact, let's change some spots around here. Put the two little blades in the back, and I want to buy this good sword and put it on this dude. Which makes me wonder, do we give the big sword to one of these other guys? Let's hold off for now. Probably have a spot for these. There we go. Okay, let's go middle of the road again. Which would be right there. Now you can wave the white flag, and what you're going to get is a 3-second countdown, and if you can stay alive for that long, you'll survive the battle, and your guys will revive. You can also buy additional uses of the white flag if you perhaps run out. All right, Dwarven helmet, speed 1. Ooh, that's looking good too. This is a thrown axe weapon. You know what? I do have a little bit of an idea here. Let's put that over there so that it's also shielded. Okay. I think this formation is looking pretty okay. Let's go with it. Let's see what happens. 10 to 8. Get those phoenixes flying out there. There we go. Look at it. It just melts them. Starting to feel like Ron Popeil talking like this. It just melts them. It just does the thing for 3 easy payments, $39.99. You're all going to know a lot more about that once we release. Now that's what I call synth to the rest of the community. It's members only content right now. But there happens to be some infomercial action. What do we want to do here? He's already got a green helmet. We could put a green helmet over here. Now let's do that. And then let's take this helmet and replace this guy's stock helmet. Perfect. Boy, as much as I want to do that other battle, I also don't want to lose. You know, we're just going to have to try one of those eventually. It's just what it comes down to. I suppose we are melting the competition, so I don't know what my worry is stemming from. They have a fire magic orc in this group. All right, let's just go right into another battle. Okay. So tell us in the comments what you think about these auto battler games. I remember back in the day listening to the guys at Giant Bomb before all of the more recent shifts to their team of people on the podcast. and the auto chess games started to drop. And I think if I'm remembering right, it was Ben that was super into them. And at the time, I was sitting there thinking, I don't know what that means. I don't know what auto chess means. And I never really got around to looking it up. Look at this. This is going to be a tough battle here. Wow. I don't know if we would win this. But we do have the white flag. So we could try it and see how it goes. And then we go from there, right? Let's do that. Gotta live a little. 10-3. Come on. I'm gonna hover over the white flag just in case. We are already down 1. Hoping that the tide of battle changes. Oh gosh. Okay, we gotta call it, I think. We're falling back. Okay. So we lost 4 dudes really quickly. Let's go with another... Oh, no, we're full up. Okay, we're full up. Never mind. You know what we should do? We're sitting on all this cash. Let's go ahead and dump some into the shop tier. And jump into a battle. This one's going to seem super easy compared to that last one. But if you're looking for a game that, you know, is going to tax your brain a little bit strategically, but then you can kind of sit back and drink coffee and watch it all happen, or tea or whatever you're into, this is a great game for that, turns out. I'm going to buy this with the thought to put it on one of our magic users, which I believe, yeah, we need another hat here. So let's go ahead and put this on our dude up front, and we'll throw this on there. That looks better. We still have 900 gold. This is a free reroll. Let's do one more reroll. Okay. Let's jump into battle. Perfect. And a nice helmet. We can definitely put that down. I wonder if we should consider this too. We might want to think about that. Let's take care of the helmet situation. All right, we'll go ahead and change out this guy's. And we should put that one over there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. This is another one where I'm thinking, I don't know. Let's do it. Let's try it. It's gonna be close. Oh man, that magic, holy cow. God, is that good? Look at that. Tremendous. And then we get an artifact for our trouble. Plus 18% chance to apply bleeding for 5 seconds on attack. 18% increased damage against bleeding targets. plus 100 thunder resistance, minus 10% speed, plus 30%. We're going to go with this. I like that it's a higher tier as well. Go ahead and buy the Knight Shoulders. Okay. Let's go ahead and apply some bleeding with that dude. How are we doing from a shoulders standpoint? Let's put some shoulders on that guy. There we go. I think we're looking pretty great. We could put this on somebody. Let's do that. Okay. Where's our middle of the road? Right here. Let's do that. All right. That went really well. The Warhammer. That looks good, doesn't it? And we're going to get the Warhammer. And we're going to throw this on one of these guys. This thing does a really decent amount of damage, actually. And you know what we could do? I'm just thinking we can try this. Let's go into the halls, because I think we can do something in the forge now. Oh, is that not how that works? Oh, so I need 1 and then I need 3 more, apparently. Okay. Can't do it right now. That's fine. We can keep the big sword on that dude. Back to the entrance, and boy, oh boy, these are tough. Let's do a reroll. This looks better. I should probably buy a white flag, although I may not be able to. We might have just perished. I think that's the way that cookie's gonna crumble. All right, well, hey, it happens. Your journey has come to an end. Your clan acquired a total of 6 gems. You can spend gems in the skill tree to improve your dwarves. Folks, this is a game called Dwarves, Glory, Death, and Loot. It is a roguelite auto-battler, and it's fun. It's fun. You know, if you're looking for something where you can just make decisions here and there and try out different strategies as far as formation and weapons, it's fun. And it's really easy to drink a coffee too. I like that about it as well. If you want to check this one out, I will include the link in the video description per usual. And let's do this again sometime. Let's get together out on the Goat Force Gaming channel where we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every time. And we'll give away a video game at least once a week. How about that? Because giveaways are awesome. All right, well, you take care out there and have a good rest of your day. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.